longer 2015 when you walk through those doors. Okay? It's like 2022. And it's just insane to see what these futurists and these technologists are bringing to the world. Okay? So just trying to bring the real world back into the classroom, right? Now, of course, in order to fund your dream, you need to be able to raise money. And we now have an ecosystem where we can literally rank person by person who some of the top angel investors are on the planet and how they syndicate. So Alexis Ohanian, who has been around for a while now, who spends a lot of time here in Boston, is considered the #1 angel investor based on the number of people that he syndicates deals with. Okay? Max Levchin, who is one of the founders of PayPal, Mark Benioff, who is the founder and CEO of Salesforce.com, right? Ashton Kutcher, some of you may be surprised to see the movie celebrity on here, but he's a very active angel investor. He's made about 100 angel investments. He's really been drawn into the Silicon Valley culture. So what this basically shows you is the level of impact that they have on their ability to syndicate deals across the ecosystem. Okay? We've got a lot of great entrepreneurs that have come out of Hult. Some of you are going to meet a young woman tomorrow by the name of Tanya Friedman. Tanya is co-founder of a company called StyleLens. So another company that you didn't mention that was born here in Boston is Rent the Runway. I got to believe a lot of you have heard of Rent the Runway. Rent the Runway recently raised about $65 million, and what Rent the Runway does is they purchase designer clothing and accessories, and they rent out those items to women who can't afford to buy them and own them. Okay? And that is a model which is all about taking inventory, taking title. What our friends from StyleLens are doing is they're doing a peer-to-peer model, which means that I will rent you out of my closet my Valentino dress for a weekend so that you can go look really great at a wedding or a party. And then we dry clean it and we return it back to its owner. Okay? So we'll be meeting with Tanya tomorrow. By the way, they graduated from Y Combinator. Okay? So they're one of the premier things in the world. And this young woman, Erica Barraza, who has taken technology, the GoPro camera, and she's applying it to allowing the homeless to tell their stories. And she's been able to get, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, I'll come back to that. But Erica, a graduate of Hult 2 years ago, using a very simple technology to provide advocacy for the homeless, was named a finalist in Building Vibrant Communities by the David and Lucille Packard Foundation of Hewlett and Packard fame. And it was Ashoka, the world's largest organization for social entrepreneurs. Okay? So how many of you were interested in social ventures? Okay? There's a lot to be said there. Now this, I'll talk about this in 30 seconds. What the hell are we doing with a bunch of Legos in front of us, okay? And what you may or may not understand is that there's been 30 years of research that indicate that when executives are playing, their barriers or the inhibition to creativity come tumbling down. And when those inhibitions come tumbling down, new insights emerge. So along with a couple of colleagues, I facilitate, mostly in San Francisco, something called Lego Serious Play, where you use Legos and you have people that are immersed in their startups design their business models. And I thought it was insane when I heard it too, trust me. Okay, I said, there's no frickin' way that's gonna work. Well, I'm here to tell you, I've never seen more insight. Entrepreneurs that have been working on problems and not being able to break through these problems for years, all of a sudden, through this 4-hour facilitated experience, are able to generate incredible insights, right? And I see it happen every single time, okay? So anyway, just an example of how you can get creative, right? There's always an opportunity to get more creative, okay? I'm going to go right through this, the whole prize thing, we all know about that. Now, Sarthik had mentioned accelerators. Accelerators are a relatively new phenomenon, but if you go look at independent assessments, this is the ranking of the top 15 accelerators in the United States. Y Combinator is unique in that it's only in Silicon Valley. It's not a traditional accelerator, and